What's up, guys? Today I want to share with you a support tier list. So basically in this video, it's going to be every frame ranked based on how well they can support other teammates. So that's not counting CC, damage, DPS. It's just counting how well they can help their team survive, help their team do damage, basically helping them enable each other, like your teammates. So this tier list we did live on stream. So some bits feel out of context because there was discussion in the chat. So if you guys don't want to miss out the next one we do, check me out on Twitch. I also stream on TikTok a bit. But yeah, so I did overlook some stuff because we're going over augments as well. I did forget certain frames have certain augments, but hopefully you enjoy. If you guys disagree with anything, keep in mind, this is just personal preference, me and the chat going back and forth. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, disagree, agree, have any other opinions, let me know. I'm looking forward to it, and hope you guys enjoy. Frames, okay. So what classifies support? Yo, should we just do a quick tier list? Let's see if we can find a Warframe tier list. Let's see. Okay, Ashe. Okay, we need like a baseline. I'm gonna put Ember D for a support because her one with augment can give you damage, right? So I'm gonna put Ember D as like the lowest possible as like a baseline. Okay, so Ashe, but Ashe can give you a crit buff, right? Sonar. I feel like Sonar would be like on C with like Ashe, right? I feel like giving that damage is like really good. Yeesh. Man, I forgot about these guys. I don't know if Baruch and Atlas and Caliban. I'll move them up. Roma has the augment, right? He can helps you get credits, takes half the damage of the squad mates. I think he's a little bit more than Ember because he can give his like elemental ward buff to allies, and then he can also reduce damage allies take. Go in there. I feel like, okay, so Echo Rocks let's do later, but Frost can freeze enemies, give all your allies overguard, and then because they're frozen they take more crit damage. He can put the snow globe maybe there. I think same thing with Gara can put her like shield, and she can, you go in here. I think you also go here. You also go here. I think Shire, you go there, you go there. So yeah, Gara, these guys don't matter, but Gara can put the shield down, can put her little mirrors to give more energy, and I believe she can give her 2 to allies. I feel like Harrow so far is like the best one. Ivara can make allies invisible, I think. Cora, I'm gonna put her standing with Hydroid because I think her 4 can Lavos can give his buff to allies. Limbo, pain in the fucking ass. Lo can give you invulnerability. Mag can regen shields. Mesa, this is just shooting gallery, which is fine. Mirage has nothing. Necros has despoil. Augment is so good with Saren. Shooting gallery for Saren. Neza can give his halo to allies, right? Nidus, I think he has like one thing with his like little area thing he puts down. Nova, I think I am doing a little fast just because like she has radiation. No, she doesn't. Oberon, I feel like there's a lot. Gives you damage, gives you healing, gives you a second life. When you go down, like gives you more time, gives you armor, gives you status resistance. Protea, I guess, can go here because of her her little thingies that like gives you ammo and stuff. Revenant doesn't do anything. Rhino Roar. Saren, does the Saren have anything? Okay, but it's not, I'm not judging the ability itself. I'm judging like the frame itself. How good is it at supporting your team? You know what I mean? Like Roar is a good ability, but you can also make the same like thing for like Saren with her one augment that's able to give her teammate corrosive damage, and then boom. Like when you compare, like I guess Hildren should go down 1, but like when you consider like how supporty the frame is what I'm like calculating. Like Harrow gives you regen your shields, gives you health, gives you fire rate, gives you reload speed, gives you crit damage, gives you energy. Like she gives you multi-shot damage, fire rate, melee damage, takes aggro off you. Oberon gives you healing, armor, longer death timer, damage, status immunity. He gives you invis and like crit damage. That gives you like damage. Frost gives you overguard, and he has a snow globe. This gives you energy, damage resistance, or just too good for like a support. This gives you damage, gives you invis, gives you status immunity. This gives you shield regen and energy. While like all of these, like these two just give you like resource drops, and everything else gives you like a damage boost. She gives you a little bit of shield back. He gives you invulnerability. Okay, so Stynax takes aggro off his allies, and the enemies hit him. He gives energy, shields, and overguard. I think he goes up here, right? So Oberon can give you health regen. He can give you armor, damage, status immunity, and increases your death timer, which is why I put him here. I just feel like Harrow does more than Oberon, which is why I didn't put him any higher. Octavia might be a little bit higher, but I'm just gonna keep her the same. Right now we're on to Tanya, but so she heals when she casts abilities. She heals her allies. Her 1 makes her allies immune to status effects. 4 buffs that cast an enemy. Thorns reduce incoming damage. Dust degrade enemy accuracy. And Full Moon increase companion damage. Entangle slows enemies. So you give your team more DR, I think, right? Is this just for you, or is it enemies within the range? I never use a Tanya because giving a negative hit chance to enemies and giving your teammates more damage reduction and slowing enemies, I feel like is really big support. And if that damage, health, and armor boost goes for allies, this is companion, so I don't think it's gonna go on allies. But negative hit chance and damage reduction and speed is really good. I think we put the Tanya A tier. Trinity, because Trinity's a little old, so I gotta see what she got. Okay, so it's her passive, revive fallen allies faster. And from further, okay. You can heal, you can give shields, you can give overguard, you give status immunity, energy shields, faster revive, and damage reduction buff, and a big heal buff. I think Trinity is like, I want to say like an S tier, because like that's all she does, but I feel like she is like A. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because if I move her up, I gotta move these 3 up, you know what I mean? If I move Trinity up to S, Octavia, Oberon, and Titania have to go up as well. I think A is fair. Valkyr. Oh, my Valkyr build is so cursed right now. Okay, Warcry, right? Gives your allies armor increase and a speed increase. Because of the 1, it gives armor and speed. I'll put her C. I don't think her buff is like her like supportiness is as good as the B tier, but I do think she's like better than like most of the A tier. Actually, if Ember was supposed to be our like default like baseline, I feel like she should be higher though, right? No, I think she's fine here. Giving a little bit of armor and a little bit of attack speed. Vauban, what do you do, Vauban? What do you do? Let's see if I can remember from heart. Mind Layer Overdriver is a weapon damage boost. Photon Strike does not do anything. And Bastille. I don't know if it gives armor boost to the allies inside of it. I think it does, but I will put him in C tier for a support frame. Granted, if you were to add CC on support, like if you category CC and support as like one thing, I should add like a new like tier and like move some stuff around, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, Volt is next. So his 1 gives electricity damage to allies. The augment, okay. Speed gives your allies a speed multiplier and a reload speed buff, and I think it also gives attack speed for melee weapons. I could be wrong. Shield, teammates that shoot through the shield get more damage. I'll throw Volt as a B tier, just because I feel like it does more than just one thing. I think everyone here just only does like one little thing to support. Let me check Garuda. So her damage increases. It's Blood Altar. Okay, I have to put her up 1. Garuda has to go up 1. Yeah, I forgot about Blood Altar. But yeah, her gyro is crazy. But I don't think she has any support, does it? Okay, Varuna. Oh my god. I don't think she has anything, right? This does not buff allies. This doesn't really do anything. Yeah, she's just straight up nothing. Wisp. Okay. Hear me out. So let's say, let's put her in A for now and let's compare. What does Wisp do? Okay, she has her motes. I'm trying to rank how well they are at support. Red Deer tier is dumbest thing at support. Let me double check. Stay in the pack. Enemies killed by melee attacks drop health orbs, and she does drop orbs. Yeah, she drops orbs. Even if like enemies don't like, even if allies don't contribute to it, her dropping orbs does in a way, but she's not passing C tier. Yeah, it's not passing that. Like I feel like one little bit of support does not go up to like B or A. But so Wisp has her motes, right? I forgot like Wisp. Okay, so I was gonna put her B or max A. I was gonna put her max A. I don't think she's S. So her passive, she jumps, she becomes invisible. Her motes though, give health regen, electricity AoE, and a reload speed buff and a fire rate buff, right? But the other ones don't do anything unless I'm not trying to count CC, because if I count CC, the whole list is like thrown like upside down, you know? See, I'm thinking she should be max A. I don't think she should be S. She gives damage boost, healing, fire rate, reload speed, and she gives everyone like a personal like CC to protect them. By the way, everyone in like the tiers aren't like in any specific order. So far, I think the list is looking pretty good. Okay, so Wukong, I don't think does anything. Oh my god, doesn't do anything. Cloud walk. Okay, he does do something. He gives invisibility to allies. That is under support, so you guys go up a tier. So Zaku, I still don't have Zaku because I'm too lazy to grind him, but I don't remember what Zaku does. I know one of them does something good, right? Does Zada's Whisper give damage to allies? Ember full strip everything? Yeah, but I'm not trying to count CC and full strip. So the only thing Ember has is her augment and her 1. That is the only thing I'm counting for Ember. Because if I count CC and I count armor strip, I did do an armor strip tier list. I have it on Nick YouTube. That might trigger some people. I might do a CC list because that sounds fun. I feel like Ember should go down because I only have her up here for her slow and her speed, but I consider her slow and her speed to not be CC and instead like helpful to the team. Oh, actually no, if I count Nova up here for speed and slow, I should put him for Gloom, right? I should move him up for Gloom. Does everything except for healing? Yeah, but like if she gave like shield, heals, or overguard, I feel like she'll just be like too good and I'll put her up there. Or like if she does redirect damage though, right? Damn, fuck, you make a good point. She does redirect damage. Gauss gets full strip. Yeah, but if I count full strip, it's like a different list. As long as it's ability 2, that teammates can activate whatever they want. Mag full strips. Yeah, but the thing with Mag, if I add the full strip, it is not for this list. I do got a strip list. Not an S? Okay, but what makes her S? Like, compare her to, like, everything at A and S. Jade is best DPS support. I haven't gone to Jade, and I haven't done Equinox, because for some reason, I've never grinded her out. Grendel D tier? Fair enough, he only does have Nourish. Oh, yeah, Nourish. He just give that to teammates, right? If he gives it to teammates, I'll put him up to C tier. I got my Grendel, leveled him, and instantly threw him in Helminth. And Grendel Prime should be done tomorrow morning. Okay, so yeah, he's going up 1 tier. Should we drop Nova down? I think I'm putting too much, like, I'm giving her speed and slow way too much. Because she is the only frame that can speed up enemies, right? Which just makes everyone a weapons platform, makes them tanky, and I think her electricity... Yeah, but I'm saying, like if you compare it to everything else in A and C, they all make you tanky, and they also give you damage. Like Harrow gives you crit, like insane crit buff, energy, shields, and heals. Octavia gives you armor, I believe, fire rate, damage resistance, invis, takes aggro off you to make you tankier as well, and she gives you a damage boost. Cyanax gives you overguard, shields, energy, and I want to put him like, he's probably like the lowest one in A, but I feel like he's stronger than everything in B. And Trinity gives you a heal, status immunity, energy, over shields, a damage reduction, another heal, and she can res you faster. You really does damage on ability? That is true. Arcades can do what she does. Okay, but as a support, she does a decent bit of stuff. Was that 2 CC abilities? Yeah, research, which is why I put her A. I don't think she should go S tier. I think she's like good at A. We could do a CC list. I'm down. Okay, so do we consider damage vulnerability as support? I don't think so, because usually when I like, for me, it's just for me. You know what I mean? CC tier list is valid, yeah. We'll probably do one after. Definitely a support feature. Then I gotta change some stuff, right? Neza also gives damage vulnerability. Is it damage buff? It's an enemy debuff. But then she just goes to C tier. But do we put Neza up then? Because he also gives damage vulnerability. That falls in support, being able to keep your teammates alive. If you're able to keep them alive and enable your teammate to do more, not counting CCs and armor strips. So giving them a damage boost or able them to like stop them from taking damage or reduce the damage they take or heal them or give them more shields and stuff like that. Rhino, okay, so okay, hear me out. Rhino only has his roar. And I'm not saying roar is bad. Roar is really good, but he only has that's the only thing that he does. That's the only thing he does to help his teammates, right? Unless you count like his stomp, but like we're not doing CC right now. Whereas Alice Prime, he has a funny punch build. True, but we're only doing supports. I do have a question because I don't remember. With Vauban, when you're in Bastille and it strips, does that give the armor? Because I know you get an armor boost while in Bastille, but does that give the armor boost to allies as well? I don't remember. I think Mirage is better, more flexible. For Helminth, yeah, I prefer Mirage. Eclipse. I prefer Eclipse over Roar. Why Zaku Deer? Indeed, because we're ranking support. Unless you could tell me what Zaku does that supports his teammates, we can move him up. So Mirage doesn't double dip. If you're running Bane mods, it's better to go Roar. And if you're doing a status like a slash build or something, then you go Roar. But if you're not running a Bane mod, then Eclipse is good enough. It is the same thing. So whoever mentioned Zaku, if you guys know what he does, because I just don't want to grind him, we could move him up. If you just let me know if he does anything supporty that's not armor strip or CC. We're not counting armor strip and CC. We'll do CC next because I'm in the mood now. Zephyr, what does Zephyr do? Is okay, let's see what he does. His 1 with the augment gives damage boost, correct? His 2 gives you reload speed, a speed boost, I believe also an attack speed boost for melee. His 3 gives you a damage boost and a shield, and your 4 gives you, oh, you're right, it does give you overshield with the augment. He could go to A. Damn. Now that I re-say it out loud, it probably does, because Hildren just does like one thing, but I feel like she does that one thing really well. Ivar is like 2 things. Nova does like 1 thing that becomes also 2 things, but also does it really well. Guard is like 3 things. Frost, I feel like just overall, just him being Frost does stuff for teammates, even unintentionally. Electric proc counts as CC. We also gave that to Wisp, but not counting the electric proc. It gives overshield, speed, attack speed, damage, the shield that makes you immune to damage if you're behind it. Zaku's god. Yeah, but I don't see how he like supports Let me see. Air burst. Percent. Okay. Tornado. Create daily tornado that seeks out engulfs enemies, deal elemental damage, absorb the most. Shoot engulf enemies to inflict extra damage. Okay, so it does give extra damage. Yep. Okay, so he does go up one. He does go up one little thing. I don't think it's enough to put him in B. Okay. So Zephyr, if the tornadoes actually gives a damage increase, like a damage multiplier, then yes. If all she does is just, actually even spreading damage, I feel like is enough. Groups up enemies, CCs, but we're not counting that. But because it makes you spread the damage easily and increase the damage it does, puts her in C. Okay, so Citrine. This is one I swear to God is like the worst frame to farm in existence. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think Citrine is the most painful frame to grind. Why is Qorvex in D? Did I throw him in D? I don't think I did him yet. Okay, so she gives allies 5 health regen per second. She throws slash, proc slash, and drops orbs. So she heals, she drops orbs, health and energy. She gives her and her allies damage reduction, so 3 things. She primes enemies 4, and then she gives a crit buff to all allies. Does she go up more? Jade's support ability is really strong. I think she's going to be like solid B tier. Corey doesn't end up low. My boy is solid even in Steel Path. Yeah, but we're trying to see how good he is at support. Looking for a Protea chassis? I can check. You know, Wisp the best? I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I know she's really good. Like in terms of like, for some reason, her healing is better than Oberon's. I think it shouldn't be. But hey, it is what it is. They can't prime because he's goaded already. True. I think she stays here for now. We might move A around near the end. Kullervo, I don't think he does anything. I could be wrong, right? We're gonna throw Kullervo in D. Okay, Dagath. I fuck with Dagath heavy. I think she's like a great frame. Like in general, I will like if it was like a normal tier list, like ranking the frame, I'll put her like high A. Other day, I hope he's worth it. He's really good. I don't like him, but for me, it's not for me. Jade and Frost, we haven't done Jade yet, and Frost I believe is at A. And I played in 2 years. Jumping back in, there's a lot to do. Okay, Dagath. Let's see. Her passive orbs are more effective on Hunter, so no. She gives viral, but I'm not gonna count this because this is for her. Doom. I don't think, yeah. I think the God's gonna be D. Sure, next turn be Protea. Protea's really good. You can't go wrong with Protea. Okay, Qorvex. So he gets himself punched through. Spreads radiation, damage, vulnerability. We did say we agreed that this counts as a support. Does this go to allies? He does give status and immunities to allies. So because he gives damage, vulnerability, he would go to C. But because he gives status immunity, we'll put him up to B. But like nothing higher. Oh wait, does this augment? I know he had an augment that gives him damage. Is it just for him? I thought it was like the same. I thought it was like the same as like every other augment that's similar. Oh, never mind then. I thought it was like one of the other augments. I thought he had the same augment where it gives like the elemental damage to all your allies, but I forgot because I haven't used his augment yet. Okay, so Dante, I gotta count what he does. Light verse, so he gives overguard. He gives a book that increases your damage. He has the birds. What do the birds do again? They give like status damage, right? So he does like 3 to 4 support things, but I feel like he does the overguard thing really good. Like the overguard, overguard alone on Dante, I feel like makes him just too fucking good because you cast your 2 twice and then your 4, and then as long as you guys are nuking, no one is dying ever. But I want to put him A. I feel like it's just too biased to put him S, you know? I feel like it's too biased, but his overguard is just so good. This just can't be right. What's wrong with it? I want to put him A because I feel like I'm putting too much weight in the overguard part. Okay, so Jade. I haven't done Jade yet because she came out when I went on vacation. Jade's profound understanding of the relationship between life and death grants to 2 aura mod slots. Some of her abilities apply judgment, increase enemy damage vulnerability. So she has damage vulnerability, a well of light that heals allies, so she has healing. She can cycle through a shield buff, damage buff, and an ability strength buff. I want to count that as like different things though. Okay, this ability, armor strip slows, and you can rest from a distance. So healing at a distance, shield buff, damage increase, strength, healing, and damage vulnerability. She does like 6 support things. We're not counting the armor strip. We're not counting armor strip. All right, let's throw her. I feel like she has to go S, right? I feel like she has to, right? She does like so much. Like just her 3. If she didn't have her 3, I'll put her in A. I feel like her 3, because her 3 gives her 3 support abilities. You know, no other frame increases ability strength for other people. If I'm correct, doesn't. No, there is. Hold up. I think there is. The first ability heals. Her second is buff and healing from distance. S tier. So we have Harrow, Octavia, Dante, and Jade. I think Octavia is the only one up here that doesn't give like a heal or shield or overguard buff, but she buffs like damage reduction, invis, damage, speed, takes aggro away. I think the only other frame that takes aggro away is what's it called? Stynax. She's really good. I don't like her because I just don't like I don't know. Something about her I just don't like. I think her playstyle is a little boring. The range 15 meters. If she can give it to allies, she does get moved up a bit. I just don't use her augment. Why is Zephyr C tier? Yeah, but her invis does not support allies. Okay, we have Equinox. Okay, don't hate me, but for some reason, in the 7-8 years I've been playing this damn game, I have not grinded Equinox. I'm building her prime currently, but I'm like embarrassed to like say I've never played Equinox. I wanted to get her for so long, but if you guys know the struggle of farming a base Equinox, you would understand, man. It's a rough experience. Where's Stynex? I think Stynex is in C tier. Why have I got C? Because of Gloom. I feel like slow counts as a damage reduction because they shoot less and they do less damage. They reduce their DPS. Damage vulnerability 2. We're not counting the CC. Ability strength. Yeah, whoever asked about ability strength, right here. And energy, so 4 things, and shields, so she does 5 things, and on top of that she nukes. So okay, here it is, screenshot it.